Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Fire Emblem, you fucking nasty, freaky, perverted, horrible people. What are you doing here? Why am I even speaking with you? You embarrass and disgust me. More importantly, we've got some politics to catch up on. There's no easy way to say this. Trump won, and it's been a fucking nightmare ever since. And here we are now. The Fire Emblem's been stolen. We have to deal with burn politics. We have to deal with American politics. We have to deal with fucking Canadian politics. Trudeau is a total fucking doormat asswipe. There's just too much to deal with right now. All I want to do is play video games and then date hot anime women, preferably in said video games. I don't know. I'm a simple guy. I'm just gonna live my life complaining about things that don't matter. Like how I wasn't born a woman, thus born in easy mode. Okay, now I'm just baiting. And not like the masturbatory kind. I don't know, this is gonna be a weird segment, but fuck it, let's move forward with our lives. It's gonna be a short one too, if I have anything to say about it. This segment is a timed chapter. Well, timed as in like there's only a set amount of chapter turns, and gosh darn it, I do not want to be in this chapter too long. It's not the most interesting setup we've got. It's really just a survive the onslaught type deal. There's going to be one interesting thing that happens, which I already very heavily implied what it was last segment, if not outright stated. In fact, I think I outright stated it, whatever. Anyway. Don't mind anything they're saying, because it's not really important, to be honest. In fact, none of the dialogue in this game has any value. If you've been reading it, the joke's on you, motherfucker. I've been just making you read something. So now we're spying on a royal family. And wouldn't you know, it's going to be the children. So here we are, dressed up in burlap sacks / pea coats / whatever suspicious attire you can think of right now. And we're watching children. One of which is like the fucking size of a knee. So, yeah, anyway, the one on the left, that is Guinevere, who, so that's the half-sister of Zephiel, who's the boy on the right. Yeah. You may have heard a lot about them from their annoying, awful parents from last chapter. But, they're really not too devious, at least not yet. Oh boy. Yeah, I can't imagine he's saying this with any amount of, like, playful tone or anything like that. Yeah, so he treats Guinevere like his fucking pride and joy, and then, Zephiel. Shepherd. Yeah, that's Desmond for you, being a nice guy to little children. Yeah, theoretically speaking, even if Zephiel is potentially his wife's, like, offspring with another man, you'd think he'd be at least a little bit cooler about it. Just a little. Yeah, Baby Fox, hey! I for one think this Baby Fox situation will mend some bridges, so to speak. I wonder why they're not showing us what the fox looks like. So you came to visit your sick sister, and you expect me to let that shit sit down? To take that line down? To just, like, I don't have a daughter to watch out for? Nice try, Zephiel. Fucker. I bet that Baby Fox was trained to wield a knife. Don't even try it. No, don't even. Right. Yeah. You got him. This little fucking 11-year-old just wants your throne. Clearly. And here comes the best part. Man, he's still fuming. He decides... Oh. No, wait, that comes a little bit later. Don't mind me. Oh no, it's Sonya! That one lady who we've heard enough about by this point. Oh, golly. Oh, that's lovely. Now, Sonya was the one who stole the emblem. Desmond's behind it. So now we gotta deal with both of them. That's just fucking great. I've never been one for political parties. I mean, this is like a political after party. This is like a fucking... This is the part where someone starts vomiting and then, like, feeling really, really out of it, and their friends are laughing, and it's not a cool time anymore. So you kind of, like, just have to, like, take your closer friends and just drive off. I mean... That's kind of a morbid thing to talk about with you. I mean, I don't know why it would surprise me, considering Desmond has done fuck all to imply that he's a human being who actually cares about his son. But that's cold. Excuse me. Yeah, no, spoiler alert, I don't think that's gonna work. You're not gonna be able to fucking convince a grown-ass man with a moral compass. Maybe you should let me kill my son. Yeah. I don't see that happening. Hey! He's just playing with the fox. No! Rejection. Good. Even Guinevere doesn't like her German father. Ooh, and here's where things get a little bit unpleasant. Ooh. Well, rest in peace, Fox. That's why we never got to see you. Yeah, no shit. Of course, everything's always tied together in this horrible web of lies and deceit. How many times are you gonna ask that question figuratively before we get the real answer? Like, we already know that's what he wants. In fact, he's all but said it to us, Hollywood. Hollywood. And now... Hence, why are you always late for arrivals? Fucking pen. You know, I need to make that pen picture more of an ongoing joke. Fucking pen. Anywho. Oh, okay. That's a little bit of a weird conversation to be having. Okay now. So, if you're genre blind and also tone deaf, you may not have been noticing this, but it's kind of heavily implied Ninian is a crush on Elliewood, and a lot of their scenes together have been basic flirting of, you know, like if you look at their scenes, it's like, oh, you're so nice and blah blah blah, oh, you're so pretty, blah blah blah. It's classic Nicholas Sparks stuff, so. Fortunately for Nils, we're not going to be acting on that. Fuck Ninian. Not literally, of course. Oh, golly. Ah, man, Nils, he just fucking out of our sight for 1 minute, and now he's got the Hunchback of Notre Dame after him. You know, I've always imagined this character being voiced by Frieza. Even though Frieza, I think, is a guy, and, I never remember. I think Frieza's a guy in Dragon Ball Z, but always sounds really, like, womanish to me. Anyway, this is Frieza. That's the official character name. How they got away with it, I don't know. It's weird because the next boss is going to be named Goku. So, licensing was definitely an issue in this game. But, well, more power to Intelligent Systems. Yeah. Come on now. Well, you're getting what you fucking want, girl. If you want to fight me, feel free. I can take you the fuck down. Yeah, I really don't care. Yeah, how hard could she even be? She's a dragon rider. I could probably shit on her. So how are we gonna do this? She's just gonna like sit in the mountains or whatever. How difficult can this be? It's a survive chapter. We probably don't even have to kill her. But let's kill her anyway, right? Right? We're gonna totally kill her. I'm not implying anything. I'm not setting up a joke here. Anyway, I'll cut out this preparation screen, so I'll see you guys in a... Actually, wait, before I do that, let's see what Nils has to say. God, I love that music. That's not very helpful. Okay. No, okay, that's decent advice on paper, but there's only like 3 archers we could have at this point. Will, Rebecca, and we're gonna start with Louise, so she's the 3rd, but still, if you haven't used Will at this point, it's no reason to bring him. If you haven't used Rebecca, no reason to bring her. Niels, your advice, I give it a solid D+. Needs improvement. Anyway, now I'm gonna be cutting out some of the organization, so I'll see you guys in a minute. Alrighty, let's start this bitch up. So like I was saying, this is the easiest chapter in the game. I think if you've died in this chapter at all, the game will actually mock you. There's a hidden game over screen in this chapter. I'll do my best to show it off, but it's mathematically going to be impossible for me to lose this chapter. So if I can't show off that, you know you've been warned. Anyway, so we're getting Louise finally, and Louise is kind of in a similar situation as Pen. She's not a bad unit by any means, but she's certainly not that impressive in my opinion. Pen's going to be more useful than her in the long run just because he has immediate access to physics, and magic is just going to be slightly more useful than arrows, to be honest, so one thing to note, I know I mentioned it earlier, but Louise and Pen, or at least, I don't actually remember if I mentioned this, but Louise and Pen actually start out with an A-rank support. The catch here is that they're going to have those bonuses, but you have to actually unlock their support conversations during specific chapters. So, there are going to be certain points where you can do that. I'm debating if I want to unlock those, because I don't even remember what chapters those would be in. I want to say the first one's in this chapter, and then... Oh no, I remember the last one is, so, I don't know. They're probably more hassle than they're worth, honestly, since this isn't going to be 100% supports playthrough. I mean, it could be, but we'd be here for a very long time. Anyway. So we're getting a Heaven Seal. Heaven Seals allow our lords to promote. At least they're not going to allow Eliwood, but they're going to allow... Shut up, Pen. Get the fuck out of here, nerd. I heard your mom packed your lunch. You fucking crust cutter. Get out of here. I saw you making out with the fucking water fountain after 5th period. I bet you were real fucking thirsty. Okay. Anyway, so... Heaven Seal allows our lords to promote. So, we can't promote Eliwood because his promotion is tied to a specific plot event, which, frankly, shouldn't be that surprising. But we can promote either Hector, who's at level 19, would be a decent candidate for promoting, but we have a better one. Her name? Lynn. So that is why I spent all of last chapter getting her to level 20. Why does she have an iron bow? Needlessly, you may ask. Well, I don't mean to be a magician, but here are all my secrets and tricks of the trade. First, let's promote her. And let's see the magic happen. So, I always promote Lynn first, no matter what mode I'm playing, just because I feel like she gets... If you don't promote her, I feel like she gets left behind the easiest. And that's probably bad in the long run, because you want her to have a bit of a head start relative to like Ellie Wood and Hector. More importantly, she gets bows. So similar to Dorcas, she can use bows as a sub-weapon. It's actually a bit more useful on Lynn because she's going to be a lot more accurate with bows, and so they're more suited for her build. And they also give her range, which swords do not normally have outside of a few key weapons like the light brand. So it actually benefits her a lot more than it would Dorcas, who kind of just uses iron bows for the fuck of it. Either way, this is going to be where our units are right now. We've got not that many enemies. It looks like a lot, but really, they're not that bad. Let's take a look at our Frieza enemy. Vegeta? I imagine it should be Spear. A Spear? I'm not even into... What? What are those stats? Excuse you. Excuse me. What is going on here? Am I being punked? Okay. That's a problem. So yeah, Vita. Vita, good old Vita. She has boosted stats in this chapter. Yeah. As you can see, she's kind of intimidating. She has no decent weakness outside of arrows, and even then, I'm not in love with the idea of attacking her with someone like Louise or Dorcas or Lynn. So maybe we'll sit this one out. You know, Vita, you'll win this one. The actual in-game plot reason for why Vita has such improved stats, I think they mentioned it at the end of the chapter. If they don't, then I'll mention it now. It's because she actually has a specific weapon, the spear. The reason why I was making fun of that spear was to add dramatic irony. That's not even the right type of irony, but whatever. To add irony to the fact that it looks like it's a weak weapon, but it's actually giving her a gigantic stat boost. One thing that a lot of... I don't know if it's necessarily considered a glitch or a hack. I think it's more of a glitch. You can actually steal Vita's spear if you set up correctly with the, there's this glitch called, like, the mind trick, I believe it's called. And if you set it up properly, she can land on it, and then you can steal from her, and you can steal the spear, and you can give it to a unit, and get those same really good bonuses. Granted, it's kind of a pain in the ass to set up, if I recall correctly. It's definitely worth it if you are into that sort of thing, but I'm not. I mean, I don't have any big problem with doing the glitch. It's just, it feels like it would make the game too easy. Because, I mean, you can get really, really good weapons near the end of the game, but you have to earn them. Whereas just doing a glitch for them feels kind of... I mean, it's earning in its own way, but I don't know. It's just not my thing, I guess. And I don't really have a problem with glitches in the first place, so... jury's out on why I'm so picky on this. Clearly it's because I'm making Fire Emblem impure if I do it. Because Fire Emblem is such a tactical game. The strategy is just all over the place. In fact, the DNA of strategy games for Fire Emblem has just been coated over its face. Anyway. So Kent's gonna do his usual thing of stealing all the experience. Why did I not replace any of Kent's weapons? Jesus. Well, Ken, you're gonna be breaking some weapons. This is gonna be a learning experience for everyone. What are you? Level 9, okay. Oh yeah, there's this house. This house... I'm pretty sure I know who is in this house. I don't remember what they give. And it's gonna bug me, but, yeah. There's a specific character in that house who will give us some neat weapon / item. I just do not, for the life of me, recall what it is. Anyway, let's have Hector and Ellie get some experience over here, because fuck it. I'll probably try and get some of these kills to Lynn, just because they'll be nice little baby kills. And that'll be it. Fortunately, this chapter's probably going to have to be split up just because of all the plot. So that's a pain in the tuchus, as it were. Yeah, whatever. Oh no, I'm gonna die. Oh. Yeah, Florian and Kent really are just like savaging this game. I mean, they usually do for normal mode, but I forgot how badly. Oh well. Mounted units in general tend to be your best units in Fire Emblem games. I don't think there's a single Fire Emblem game I've played where there's been bad mounted units, except for maybe Sacred Stones, but that's because everyone can be mounted basically, so it's almost like it loses its special meaning. So, meh. since I have time to kill, I might as well visit these villages and see what's happening. I mean, I can guarantee I'm not gonna have to... Son of a bitch. Why am I bad? Why am I a baddie at video games? Okay, fuck it, let's use the iron bow. Fuck it. Come on, Dorcas. Hey, nice, that's pretty good. I'm cool with it. Now, Oswin, please don't make me mad. So, are you in S ranks yet? You are not. Let's get you to S ranks, my dude. To S ranks, S lances, I mean. So that way you can get some more critical in your buns. Come on, Oswin. Okay. Yeah, maybe I should do this. Nah. Hector wants to level up next, mostly, so... come on. Thank you. Okay, let's give the kill to someone who can get it. Hey! Things are coming up Millhouse. Man, between Elliewood and Lynn, my luck has been really good as far as stats go. Yeah, like 18 luck is really, really good. I could probably cap it if I play my cards right. Definitely don't want to approach her. Maybe Lynn will just hang back. Yeah, maybe. Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna do. So Floria's gonna fly by here. No, she's gonna fly by here. Excuse you. Yep, it's Ursula. That's who I thought it was. Ursula's a cutie, ain't she? Too bad we can never recruit her and she's doomed to die in this plot. Oh man. So, because Ursula, even though Vida's part of the Black Fang, Ursula's very jealous of Vida's attention that she's been getting, and she's also very petty and spiteful, so she's going to give us a Hammerine staff, which is extremely useful, although not against Vida, but still. Yeah, so she wants us to kill Vida, and I'm not going to be doing that, but I respect your ambition anyway. Hammerine is as good as it sounds. It restores an an ally's weapon to full condition, which is, it applies for anything. So this does include when we're looking at weapons that are permanently breakable, like the Rapier, or the Wolf Veil, or the Manikati, which I have not touched. Wow. Yeah, and it's also helpful for other weapons, like let's say you have a physic that's about to break, and you need it for the rest of the chapter. Hey, Hammerine with one of your other units, and then boom, you're done. Granted, I wouldn't necessarily recommend it for that situation, but meh. It's a good staff to have. You definitely want it, because I would say it's probably one of the best staffs that you can get in the game, short of, like, the S-rank staff that you can use, which is absurdly useful. Okay, can you get this kill and hit level 20, please? I want you to hit level 20. Come on now. Let's see what you have to say for yourself. Hey! 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 Right here. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah. I wonder. Anyway, yeah, that's why I wanted to visit the village. This one I don't think says anything super important, but yeah. So yeah, she's gossiping about us. I do believe that dialogue does change depending on if you're better or worse with your survival. She won't comment on like, oh, he was shitty with money or anything like that, but you know, they do make comments if your units survive, which is obviously going to be the most important thing in a playthrough, to be honest. So it's a neat little touch, if nothing else. Oh, come on, Sarah. Round 2, Electric Boogaloo. There we go. And then let's do this. 1, 2. That was stupid. Why did I do that? Oh well. Yeah, I'm debating if I really want to cut this chapter up, because it already feels like it's basically over, and we're only 3 turns in. You know, fuck it. I'll make this chapter go a little bit longer then. We'll probably hit like 40 minutes, but I don't know. Maybe not. I'm using my judgment on this one. Good fucking bye. Yeah, like look at this. There's like no enemies left. So yeah, I feel like it's best to just try and end this chapter as soon as possible. Yeah, you hear or heard? Get up to date on that one, Chucklefuck. Oh wait, no, wait, actually no, that was he's talking about Linus. Never mind. Sorry, I always associate Lightbrand with Lloyd, so I was thinking he was talking about Lloyd, who is dead now. Ah, whatever. The dialogue in that is vague enough, so that way they don't have to edit it depending on which one you went for. So, I mean, meh. Okay, Florian wants some blood, so let's do it. How many licks does it take till you get to the center of the... Ow! Ow! Nice. Okay, and there is really like nothing. There is literally no enemies left. My grammar is just a fucking astonishingly good right now. There's really no enemies left in this chapter. Besides Vida and that black mage. Excuse me, shaman. Yeah. Yeah, that's basically it then. Are you guys supporting? No, you're not. Okay, this chapter's over then, fuck it. Yeah, look at this. Oh no. I may not have planned this right. I may have made some mistakes in my time. Although these guys are not doing too much damage, so I'm not actually soups concerned. Yeah, fuck it. Let's see what happens. Rapier away. Okay. Hey, level 20, nice. And you got 12 speed. That's pretty okay. Anyway. So yeah, I forgot about more. I was speeding up too fast to see those guys, but whatever. I'm gonna give my faith in Lynn and Hollywood to kill them. If not, there's always Louise. Yeah, go for Louise. Hey, love them supports. Nice. Nice. Yeah, that's working out fine. Come on. Debating what I want to do here. Because I can't reach with just... I'll do this. Whoops. Oh, I didn't actually think... I didn't mean to speed that up. I'm a fool. You guys missed out on Lynn using a bow. Maybe next chapter then. But yeah, we were just about to fuck these guys up. You know, I'm very okay with how Lilywood ended up. He started out very rough, but he's definitely taken a better shine. So yeah. That should be the last of the enemies though, if I'm not mistaken. You know, who fucking cares? If it's not, then they don't matter. So yeah, Vida's just gonna... Vida, who has had literally no combat interaction in this chapter, decides it's now time to call off everything. Fuck it, we're gone. I'd say so. No, his power's coming back already? Didn't my dead dad stab him enough? I mean, his dead dad. I mean, a dead dad. Whatever. Oh, great. So yeah, that's the actual plot reason for why Vida is super overpowered. I don't know if they actually mentioned the spear in the plot, but that's the actual reason why in the game. So come on. I like it. Come on, let's get done with the plot. Because I think I know what we're going to next, and it's going to be a not fun chapter. Or at least... I don't know, I'm not looking forward to the next chapter, but we'll see. This is also going to be another situation where, depending on our unit's builds and, like, who we've been using and what levels they are, we can get a different outcome. However, in this situation, I kind of don't care, because there's two different units you can get in the next chapter, and they're always available no matter which map you get. So the only thing that changes is enemy loadout, map placement, and the boss. Which is interesting-ish, but it's not as interesting as a four-fang offense situation, so not as invested in that. I don't know. Well, we'll see. I don't want to end this. I don't want to end the segment on like a little limp note like that. But that's how it's gonna be. So next chapter, we're following Lynn, the fucking Scooby Dooby Doo nose hound, to the Black Fang's fortress. What are we gonna find there? Maybe some Black Fang? Maybe. I don't know. We'll have to see. So that's gonna mark the end of the chapter, and we will see you guys next time for a lovely little snowbound hell I like to call Pale Flower of Darkness. So with that, I will end the segment. See you then.